opened training camp practice number 1 this morning, and they did so without defensive ends Trey Hendrickson and Shemar Stewart.
Yeah, both are holding out due to contract disputes. I'm sure you know that. But our sports team joins us from the team facility where they watch practice and they talk with players.
Despite head coach Zach Taylor saying Trey Hendrickson not reporting to training camp as well as Shemar Stewart is not a distraction, it clearly is. Quarterback Joe Burrow even said it was frustrating not to have specifically Trey Hendrickson here, but he is in constant communication with Trey. And not only does it affect the defense, but it affects the offense because Burrow said he doesn't feel that pressure, that speed that Hendrickson gives off.
Yeah, look, I mean, distraction or no distraction, Trey Hendrickson led the NFL in sacks last year. And you're not only talking about Trey, but you're talking about Shemar Stewart, a guy who, in theory, could play a lot of meaningful snaps on that defense during his rookie season. But that is if he gets his contract signed, and that still hasn't happened yet. So more reps, more valuable reps for guys like Joseph Ossai and Myles Murphy defensively for the Bengals. And look, I thought defensively there was still a lot of energy even in the absence of those guys.
There's definitely a lot of energy, but when you don't have your first-round pick and your best player, one of the best players in the NFL on that side of the ball, it's going to be tough. Here's what quarterback Joe Burrow said about it.
Disappointing. You know, you'd like to have all your guys out there. It can be frustrating, but you know, that's the business of the NFL. That's how things go.
I think that's just in here. You know, it's a lot of conversation. It's an easy topic to hit for you all. It's newsworthy, certainly. But the guys that have been in the locker room, they just want to go take care of business. And so it does not come up for us. But I understand in these settings it's going to come up. But it has been nothing for us.
From the offensive side of the football, it was not a great practice. Quarterback Joe Burrow put it in one word: poorly.
Poorly.
Not to be unexpected, first training camp practice of the year, that maybe guys are not, in lockstep just yet, but still frustrating nonetheless for Burrow.
Yeah, there's two sides to it, right? I mean, you talk about a team that has stars who have been in this league for years. Joe Burrow and T. Higgins have been here since 2020. Jamar Chase has been here since 2021. So you expect a certain level of continuity, but Joe said it wasn't all seamless on day one. And like you mentioned, that's to be expected at a certain point. These guys have had about 5 weeks off. They've been training, they've been working out, but not necessarily together. It's frustrating, but you brush it off and you move on because it is just day one.
You brought up the defense earlier, how they had a lot of energy. That is a positive you could look at, despite no Trey Hendrickson or Shemar Stewart. New defensive coordinator Al Golden, guys really buying in quickly to his system. He has a lot of energy, and that's something that the Bengals are hoping for to start this season. Out here at the first day of training camp, it's Caleb Noe, Marshall Kramsky, WCPO 9 Sports.